Like, I really believe that Facebook ads is the best #1 advertising, marketing, pay-per-click advertising platform in the world right now. I don't think that will be the case in 2 years. Like, if you really need to nail any portion of the year when it comes to marketing, getting new leads, working on new clients, this is it coming up. So like March, April, some of you start mowing. For what we're doing, we are going to be doing a combination strategy. So we're going to do cold calling, which in our industry is still relevant and still has good ROI. We are going to be doing a lot of Facebook ads. I really believe that Facebook ads is the best #1 advertising, marketing, pay-per-click advertising platform in the world right now. I don't think that will be the case in 2 years once a lot of big brands recognize that and start pouring money into it. Started a couple campaigns. One campaign is for Facebook Pixel, which is the code that you put on your website, and every single time someone comes to your website, Facebook will track that email address and see if they have a username in Facebook, and then you're targeting only those people that have been at your website, so they're warm leads. Then we also have another campaign that is going toward targeting all the people that we have ever done an estimate for, so all our leads, current and existing and past clients. Essentially target only those people. So these are like the warmest leads. In a couple weeks, we'll start doing more of a general, broad-based targeting campaign. So we'll be targeting everyone 50 years old and above in Whatcom County. We'll be doing some business development planning stuff today, just pulling into the office. This is where our office resides. If you haven't watched this before, we're on Lincoln Road in Blaine, Washington. You can see our sign there. And then this is our shop. See here, got a couple of the trucks out today. Trailers are over there. This morning we got a call from our local postmaster, and so I'm just leaving USPS, the post office, and we did an estimate for them. Heading to the next estimate, I'm going to show you guys exactly how I create an estimate and make it for the customer. Alright, so we're at a client's property now, and I'm going to walk you guys through the estimate that I'm about to do for them. Essentially, he's wanting all his edging replacing. So if you look here, you can see he has this old edging that's kind of starting to rot. Has it all around his entire property. Has it over here some. Last year we had installed some of the nicer stuff though, the 4x4 treated wood, as you can see right here. So this is what he wants instead of all the old round edging. So we're going to essentially give him the estimate for that. So we've got to measure out the linear feet of the stuff we'll be replacing. So I'm going to start doing that with the tape measure and put together this estimate. Alright, so now let me focusing. So the first thing we need to do is essentially add up all of the linear feet that edging was on. So it comes out to a total of 189 linear feet. We're going to tear out and haul to dump all of the old edgings. So some of it was kind of buried, some of it has stakes inside of it. So I'm actually going to now put in the materials and time cost. So the materials, we got to take that to the dump. And so it's essentially going to be an entire dump trailer. So we call it one dump trailer. So we have an attached cost to that. If you're in the course, you know exactly what that cost is. the time to tear all of those out is going to take about 3 hours. Then our second description of service is going to be installing the new edging, and those are going to be 4x4 treated, and they're going to be staked and 50% buried. So we try to get as specific as we possibly can as to what we'll be doing, so there's no confusion. The customer can't come back and say we did something else or didn't do what we said we were going to do. So we spell that out. Now what we got to do is we got to figure out, okay, if we have 189 linear feet, how many pieces of timber are we going to be needing? So let's assume that these come in 8-foot lengths. Hi, I was wondering how much your 4x4 treated lumber costs.
How long?
Do you have 8 or 10-foot boards on those?
I have both.
Okay, let's do 10-footers. If you have the systems in place and you have all the estimating procedures in place, an estimate like this can be done in just a matter of minutes. And you can make money doing it. Alright, so $15.80 is the cost for a 10-foot board. Alright, so now that we got the new information, we're using 10-foot boards and we know how much they cost. So now we can see what our cost of goods are going to be for the wood and the stakes, and then of course our time that's going to be for installing the new edging. So now all I really got to do on this estimate is take a picture with my phone, attach it to the customer profile, let Liz at the office know that I attached it to their profile. She can go right in there, and what's great about attaching that picture to their profile is it allows you to keep track of that estimate forever and allows the office to pick it up really fast. And it's cool because I can send it to them right from here. I'm at the job still and I can still send it. Hey, so I'm at a job. I'm going to be whispering because I don't want them to hear, and I'm going to tell you what just happened. So I'm going to flip this around for you. So what happened here is they have a very large property. You can kind of see it through that tree. Really nice house, probably worth, $750,000. And what we did last week was rake out all the debris off of their lawn. So this is one little tiny strip of lawn next to the road. They have a big front yard over there, and then a big backyard back to the right there behind these trees. But what happened is, because of all these big trees that overshadow their house, there's all moss. Their lawn is essentially like 99% moss. So they didn't want us to use blowers or like the ZeroTurn mower to suck up all the leaves, so we had to rake it. Well, when you rake it, because moss doesn't have any sort of root system, essentially that moss gets chewed up and starts to look pretty bad because, as you can see here, it kind of like toughs it up. And so they weren't too happy, not happy at all. Got a bad email and call from them this morning. This is just one tiny strip of grass, but like you can see back there, it's a big lawn. And so I'm going to tell you just here in a second. I'll get back to the truck and show you, kind of talk about how to deal with these type of clients. Alright, so we're just leaving the job, back in the truck now. Sorry about me having to whisper there. But this is, by the way, Semiyama. We do a lot of our work up here, upscale neighborhood. Very, very nice golf course here. And so I'll just kind of show you this as we drive through. He gave me a call this morning. I was on the phone with him at the office. And then I send one of my crew today to fix up the job and see what he can do. And obviously the guys always hate going to a job where they know they did something wrong or they know the client isn't happy, because it's no fun. And so I totally get it. And when the guy came out and was all unhappy with him, but then I showed up and I'm like, hey, like I showed him, when we rake, that what happens, like the moss is just gonna come up. And so it ended up, he was like, oh, I'm so embarrassed and I'm so sorry, and he like apologized to Josh, who was the guy working there on the crew. And a lot of our biggest reviews, some of our clients that are our biggest fans, are the ones that we originally did something wrong and then we fixed it, and we did it fast, and we communicated well, and we made sure that our customer satisfaction was outstanding. And they're the ones who post amazing reviews online and tell their friends and family. So You can really turn the disaster into an opportunity for your business if you learn how to deal with people. That's some real talk. Mike Minute number 2.